It's a tremendous value proposition to be able to buy an album with something that's personal and authentic and feels like it's real from the band, as opposed to just downloading a 99-cent download and getting that 85 cents. We actually discourage discourage artists from offering single track downloads. Quite frankly, you're going to get much more value in terms of capturing an email address more than you're going to get monetary pennies from selling that digital download. So essentially, if you're looking at this in a long-term kind of way, the value of having somebody's email versus the value of getting 80 or 85 cents, whatever it ends up, probably closer to 85 cents from Topspin on a single, is in the long term is just going to be quite a bit more valuable to the artist, just because when you do have, let's just say, a full album available, you've got maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 different tiers of packages that are going to have physical and digital goods. Ideally, you're going to want to put something in those packages that may not cost the artist a whole lot to manufacture, but could quite possibly add a lot of margin. A classic example is, if there's, let's just say, a photographer in the band, or even if nobody in the band is a photographer, but maybe just somebody's a hobbyist, and they go around and they take 250 Polaroids, and with each purchase of the album, you get a unique Polaroid that's autographed by the band. Like, that costs you nothing, but could easily add anywhere from $5 to $10 maybe in margin to an album bundle, with a unique T-shirt that the band not only was made by the band or somebody in the band, but the band went and silk screened the T-shirt themselves at the factory, and you guys do like a really cool video presentation of, hey, this is us silk screening these shirts ourselves, just so they're the real deal. It has a lot to do with, and that's kind of the whole idea of Topspin, is that you're not solely dependent on selling the music, that you really are. It's about building that direct relationship with your fans and not always having to sell them something, but when you do sell them something, there's really something of value there that differentiates what they can get directly from the band as opposed to what they can get in a brick and mortar retailer store or from iTunes or Amazon or whatever. You want to constantly be building off of those fans, and not necessarily always hard selling them on something, but really getting them used to interacting with the band in that way, and being able to know that when they come to the band's site, because it's really on the band site, it's not like the band.bandcamp.com and all that stuff, that there is tremendous value in kind of training your fans in a lot of ways to come directly to you and know that they're going to get the best that they can possibly get, that they can't get anywhere else. And so, in essence, you're rewarding them for patronizing you.
As far as offering per track, you think, at least for music-wise, per track, it's, in your eyes, it's better to give that away and grow the fan base rather than...
or just recontextualize it. So maybe you give one of those tracks away in an email for media widget, and then you put 4 tracks together and have it be a low-cost digital EP kind of thing, or and maybe but again, you want to differentiate it between what you can get elsewhere, right? With getting your music on iTunes and all the other DSPs, and making sure that your music's everywhere. It should be everywhere, right? Because still, the bulk of your fans are going to go to iTunes, and they're going to go to all these other places. But for the maybe 5, 10, 15% of the people that come to you, you want to make sure that you're maximizing the revenue per transaction on those customers, and you're also giving them something special. So maybe it's a 4-song low-cost EP that has a PDF of handwritten lyrics for all 4 songs, along with some cool photo book that the band did, or maybe it comes with a video of how to play the song on guitar, or anything like that is, again, low-cost ideas that can really help add value and make it special, because fortunately or unfortunately, those things help sell music, and that's really that's what's going to set you apart from your fans buying other places. You want to incentivize your fans to come directly to you.
Right.
But importantly too, I mean, we want to make sure that we're respecting fans too. So we want, we want
Sure.
to make.
I'm not saying rape and pillage your fans. or always be selling something, right? But it really is truly about, like, even if you're giving a song away, give it away in a special way.
For the New Love single or 2-track single that we're going to be doing on Monday, one of the things that Josh, the lead singer, wrote up was an actual description of why, how the songs came to be, and describing, what the tracks are about and things like that. And I was like, this is the way he wrote it was actually quite brilliant. We're trying to figure out what to do with that. It's brutal. I mean, it's really interesting. I mean, I think especially for
about
fans.
having him on a video explaining it.
Well, Alex did bring that up, and I kind of shot it down just because me trying to be the psychologist of the band, like, I thought it was too hokey for him. But
right. Yeah, I mean, by all means, like, you want to make sure that you're doing shit that's, like, really authentic and feels real. And if it feels forced, like, that's how it's going to come across.
Right.
No, but we were talking about, and you were talking about typing it out and having it as part of a blog post. But I think it would be great, and we've talked about a little about this, if we got him to write it out and actually made it part of the digital download that we're doing on Monday. But we could get him to download it and scan it in that amount of time.
Yeah.
Because it'd be something more interesting for a super fan to really kind of dig his or her teeth into.
But even a casual fan's going to appreciate it, right? They'll at least read it, and it'll be cool.
Yeah.
I would dig that, no matter if I was a fan of the band yet or not.
Yeah, we should add it to that bundle for sure.
Well, maybe I'll be sending you a link on Monday.
I think you should. I actually like the band a lot. They're great.
Cool, thank you. I think we're on the right track here in town, just trying to work out these little kinks.
Yep.